We have some breaking news. The San Francisco 49ers have two players who have won NFL awards for their performance against the Seattle Seahawks last Sunday. So it's good news, not bad news, but the 49ers continue to stack up accolades as they continue to push through this season and are considered to be the best team in the NFL. Both Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey tag team this week, winning the NFL's FedEx Ground and Air Players of the Week awards. And honestly, I'm not sure I've ever seen two players from the same team win this award in the same week, let alone for the San Francisco 49ers. I know for a fact that hasn't happened, but I can't recall ever seeing two players on the same team winning both the Air and Ground Player of the Week awards. And obviously, Brock Purdy wins it for completing 19 of his 27 pass attempts for a career high 368 yards, 2 touchdowns. He also added one interception on the day, but that was more of a miscommunication than anything else. Brock Purdy is really having a great season. He's completing 70% of his passes. He has over 3,500 passing yards, 25 touchdowns, and 7 interceptions with a passer rating of 116.9, which leads the league. He's doing great things with the San Francisco 49ers this year. And Christian McCaffrey wins it for 16 rushing attempts and was able to gain 145 yards on just 16 carries. Obviously, the highlight of the day was the first run of the game where he went 72 yards almost to the house. And it was one of the better runs we've seen all year. It was really, really phenomenal. Christian McCaffrey leads the league in rushing with over 1,170 yards. He's doing a phenomenal job, and he has 12 touchdowns on the year. Don't forget, CMC added 1 reception for 8 yards against the Seattle Seahawks, but this pairing is becoming deadly, right? They are really playing at an extremely high level. They are both in consideration for the MVP award. Actually, Kyle Shanahan was asked about this earlier today as he was giving his practice updates as the 49ers get prepared to face off against Arizona and practices start today. He basically said, I can't prop up either one of them because the other guy's going to get mad at me. So if it's going to a quarterback, it better go to Brock Purdy. If it's going to a non-quarterback, it better go to Christian McCaffrey. And then that's pretty sound logic. It's going to be very interesting to see how this all plays out. Obviously, Brock Purdy kind of jumped down about one spot as Dak Prescott overtakes the number one spot as a betting favorite for the MVP. But Christian McCaffrey should absolutely be up there in regards to potential MVP favorite for non-quarterbacks. Him and Tyreek Hill, I would say, are the two players in the NFL that are deserving of that award as non-quarterbacks. We know that the MVP award is typically a quarterback award, so we'll see how that ultimately plays out. But great news for both these guys, continuing to stack their success with some accolades. Somehow neither of them were voted the NFC Offensive Player of the Week, which I find interesting. Danny DeVito got it, but something tells me that they're riding the hype train on that, which I'm actually perfectly fine with, because to be honest, these guys have bigger fish to fry, or birds to fry, I should say, as they have Arizona this week and are looking to finish out the year without a loss. So good for these two. Good for Brock Purdy. Good for Christian McCaffrey. Who do you guys think should be the leader in the clubhouse for MVP between these two? And not necessarily like betting favorite, but just overall substantial impact to their team. Who do you think is the MVP out of these two? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.